From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Toronto Blue Jays.
Coming up on the first pitch, our starting pitcher in this one, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Fastball for a strike. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And the pitch. And strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ground ball right side. Jimenez whips it to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys, you have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Wilson Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us right down the middle.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto. Now the starting pitcher in this one. It's Sonny Gray.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Swings through that.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's to third. Arenado tosses across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Anthony Santander now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
base is empty with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. Foul ball. And now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. That's out number 3. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. And now Nolan Arenado. Gosman back to work. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Lucas makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a foul out of play. Gosman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Tosses to first, and they get the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 out, space is empty. Out to short, Bichette. Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner.
Designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that is out of play. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And it remains 2-2. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Batting 6th, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And first offering is fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Cardinals,
Top half of the
right
third
fielder,
inning.
Jordan
Now up for St.
Walker.
Louis, Jordan Walker. Swing and a foul straight back. Walker measures 6 feet 6 inches, 250. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Ivan Herrera. In the air, right side. Reaches but can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
1 down, runner at third. Victor Scott, the next to hit. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one close, ruled the ball.
1 ball,
Now
2 strikes
1 and 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. This ball's chopped on the ground. Guerrero there for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, shortstop Mason Wynn.
So 2 down now, and here is Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. So now the DH spot, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Win the runner at first with 2 gone. Goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back now in Toronto, set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Walker hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
tied up here in the early going. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Into center. Wynn makes his way towards it, snags it on the run. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. On to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And delivers outside. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Santander in pursuit. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan
Here's
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Donovan batting for the second time, and that's strike one. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
You know,
Now
line
batting,
drives are
left
tough
fielder,
because they can
Lars
sink on you.
Nootbaar.
They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes.
Guerrero. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter now, Jordan Walker. And that one fouled off. And fouled off. Off the plate, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive. Out number 3. So the Cards strand a couple. Still tied 1-1. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Springer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Robert to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one down the line, and foul ball.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Trying to move him over here. Has to barehand it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. That's a base hit, and it gets by him. 1 run's in, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Left field, Santander sizing this one up, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Wilson.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Springer there makes the catch. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a rocket out to left. Santander makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alejandro Kirk. Gray back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hauls it in for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Ernie
Now
Clement
batting,
next up for the Blue
baseman,
Jays.
Ernie
Flied to
Clement.
right his first time. And that one hammered. Walker ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Blue Jays 2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Cardinals,
Now it's the second baseman,
baseman,
Brendan Donovan. This one in the air. Clement. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Man at second. High fly ball out to left field. Santander should have this one. And there are 2 outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard hit left side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Bottom of the 6th. Now here is
Toronto,
Nathan Lucas.
Center fielder Nathan Lucas.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a swing and a miss there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 is the count.
The Redbirds trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Base hit center field.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Going away.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
2 strikes.
Guerrero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jimenez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Foul ball there. Two outs. That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check. Still down by a count of 4-2. Top of inning number 7, and now it's going to be Victor Scott. In the air, left field. Santander settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. In the air, left side. Santander hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Set for the last half of the 7th, and the batter is George Springer. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Fouled off. He was late. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Wagner, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez up and loosening in the pen. Liberator getting cranked up as well. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
One down, base is empty. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail at 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Right down to shoot, strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He leaves the yard to right. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Hit hard on the ground to short. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice bounce.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. One run across.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
The other way, and foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground to third. Zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Blue Jays. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kyle Leahy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one almost got him. Slice down the right side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ripped on a line. And it's caught for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. Gets down, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. That one ripped right center field. Walker ranging back, and it hits the fence. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
That's an out.
And he's out on the tag. That ends the frame. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Rogers Center, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. Swings through that one.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. St. Louis goes down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jojo Romero.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now fly ball to right center. Walker calls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman Andres.
Now at the plate, Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Now batting, right fielder George.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Sliced hard but foul. Romero, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it cracking like I'm feeling. In the backyard chilling with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a bees. A little thick thing, keep it got a. Like she shot you with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm not a pleasure for leaders. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to the got to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'm under to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip, no.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get